Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Christina. If you are new here, I am a mom to a 4-year-old son and a 10-year-old baby girl. Now, my husband and I were both homeschooled growing up, and so we just kind of envision homeschooling our kids, and that's kind of the direction we're heading right now. Miles, since he's 4, he still has 1 more year before going into kindergarten, so we're kind of doing a little bit of preschool. We did a little bit last year. I'm not like super structured, super scheduled, or super strict about trying to get all this stuff done. We just kind of make it fun. I like more of the Waldorf, Montessori method. So I know that with Waldorf, it kind of like starts when they get a little bit older. So we're not like hardcore trying to do stuff right now. I just like to let him play, use his imagination, and we're just doing a little bit of learning. He does enjoy learning and doing a little bit of school here and there, but again, he's 4, so he has a really short attention span. I'll show you our homeschool setup and just kind of what we've been doing. A lot of the stuff I bought last year, I did buy a few things this year. Again, trying to keep it simple, budget friendly, and not go all out. So let's go ahead and do a tour. So this is our homeschool area. This is our basement. Over here we have our TV area, and we pretty much do screen-free parenting, so this is just for me and my husband to relax in the evenings if we have time to watch TV. This is just a few little toys. I made this busy board for my son when he was a baby, and I pulled it back out for my daughter. I have a video on how I did this, so I'll try to find it and link it down below if you're interested in how I put that together. And then this here is my office area and the homeschool. Sorry, it's like really washed out. The sun like beats directly into that window. And then over here is where we have our table and board and everything. We have this table set and chair set from Costco. It's the Lifetime brand. The legs fold up. It's really sturdy and he loves it. It's perfect for him. And then up here we have the whiteboard. I just got this at Costco. And if you notice, it is super simple, not a lot of decor on the walls or anything like that. That is because I prefer minimalism. I like things super simple. I don't like a lot of busy stuff. I don't like a lot of decor or clutter or anything like that. It is super simple. Now when my son does coloring papers or letter papers or anything like that, we will attach them to the board with magnets so he can see them. If you've seen any of my previous cleaning videos, I know that there's been stuff on the board there, so if you've followed me for a while and you've seen those, then you know that it's not always like this. But that's why I don't like a lot of stuff all over. I'm not trying to mimic a classroom look with like everything on the walls, although I think it's great to have pictures and, you know, for stuff for him to see, but I would rather display his artwork and his stuff so that he can see his work, and it's just so much better having their stuff that they've done on the walls. So the set I got from Costco, these are magnetized on there, and I just have those up there for now. And if you notice this here, and it is driving me crazy that it is not centered, and the reason being is because I'm going to get one more so it's centered halfway between, and I'm going to get another one to put on the other side. I got this from IKEA. These bins were each, I think, 99 cents, and then the bar to hold it was only like a couple dollars. So this is a relatively inexpensive little unit here, and I love it how it's very easily accessible here. He does stand on the table to write up here and stuff like that. So in these bins, they are removable, so if he wants to just take his crayons somewhere and put them on the table or take them upstairs, he can definitely do that. They are made to hold 4. You can't fit any more than 4 on there, so I'm going to get another one. So in this bin here, I just have some colored pencils. In these 2, I have crayons, and this one here are just some letter magnets. They're foam magnets. They're all uppercase. I got them at Michael's last year. I think they were like a couple dollars, like maybe $2 or $3. And I need to take the stickers off the bins. I haven't done that yet. So like I said, I'm going to get one more over here, and I'm going to put these markers and stuff in there so it's not so cluttered up there. And I'll probably put some other letters and stuff in there for him just so it's easily accessible right here. I don't have any of the washable coloring markers in here, and that is because I don't want him or anybody else, if I'm babysitting or if we have people over, I don't want them to get confused that, oh, look at all these colors, we can just start drawing all over here. That's why I don't have any other markers besides the dry erase ones in this area. So going back to this area over here, this unit here is from IKEA. It's a 2-system storage shelf thing. I think it was just under $100. This top part here is a piece, and then this bottom part here is a piece, and you can really customize it how you want it, and it's really nice. I want to get another one, but obviously there's no room for it. And then this cart is from IKEA as well. So I'll show you what is over here. So I love this little cart thing. I love it because we can just wheel it away if, you know, little kids are playing down here and we don't want them to get into this stuff. So I'll just show you shelf by shelf here. This is where I keep his educational books. I like it that it's easily accessible to him. These are all Usborne books. This one is Look Inside Your Body. It's a lift a flat book, and Miles is so fascinated with this. I am very impressed with a lot of the Usborne books, or Usborne, I don't know how you say it. But anyway, so there's that one. He is very fascinated and just absolutely loves it. He loves the lift a flap ones too. And then we got the space book. He is obsessed with space. He loves that book. My very first Our World book. This one is kind of like a beginner geography type book. We haven't really gotten too much into it, but it talks about the seasons and, you know, all the planets and just different areas and stuff. And then this book here is A Count to 100. He loves this book. So at the beginning of the school year last year, he couldn't even count to 10. And we got this book a couple months ago, and he can count to 100 now. He loves it. The illustrations are just beautiful, and there's, you know, different things to count in there, and he just loves this book. He has more books up in his room that are just more like reading books and picture books and stuff, but I like to keep the educational ones down here. Moving on to this shelf, this is kind of his like activity shelf that he can reach himself and get to if he wants to do something. I found this at Dollar Tree, and it's one of those spiral things. I don't know if you remember from like when you were a kid, but I had one of these. You put the pen in and you like draw the spiral thing around, and it's so cool. He absolutely loves it, and it was only $1. So you just put the paper in there, and yeah, he loves that thing. Then I also got this simple coloring book at the Dollar Tree, and then these sticker puzzle books I also got from the Dollar Tree, and he loves these. These can keep him occupied for a long time. I took him on a road trip with us, and he loved them. We went on an airplane trip, and the flight was like an hour and a half long, and he did one puzzle the entire time. He loved it. So basically what it is, this is one of the ones that he did, and it's not perfectly straight and stuff, but that's okay. He just loves it. So it's just a puzzle, and on each picture it just has the numbers, and so then you come over to one of these pages, and it's got all the numbers here, and you just match the numbers to the box and it creates the picture. It's really great for learning numbers and for coordination on trying to get the squares on there. So these were each $1, and there's 4 picture puzzles in each of these, and he loves these. So if you're looking for something to do for like an activity to keep a kid occupied, these are great. This here, I'm not sure what this is actually called, but my mom got it for Miles for his birthday when he turned 3. And there's different like picture scenes here, and they've got holes in them. So you just put it on this little thing, and there's these little plastic color, I don't know what these are, buttons. And so you just put the little thing on there, and you put the buttons, well, you're supposed to match the colors in the buttons in the holes to this, and he loves doing this. Even though this is a little bit beyond him now, he still enjoys doing this. Then he also has a matching card game. It's like a memory card game with like different careers and stuff. He likes that. And then these were from the Dollar Tree I got a couple years ago. They're just colors and shapes flashcards. He likes playing with that. And then he also has his I Spy memory matching game that he absolutely loves, and then Go Fish. So I try to keep stuff here that he can grab and do kind of himself if he wants something to do. So then on the top bin here, I have this little bucket here that I got from the Dollar Tree. It came in a pack of 3, and this is where I put his markers. Like I said, I don't want them over by the whiteboard, just so nobody mistakes it for that. So if he wants to use these, he can just take this bucket wherever he wants to color. And then this little bin here, this is from the Dollar Spot at Target, and it was $3. So inside of here, I've got, he's got a little notepad, and I've got some pencils for him. and also a pencil sharpener. And then these are some flashcards. So like I said, at the beginning of last year, he couldn't even count to 10. And so I just made these flashcards on some paper and I laminated it. And then I got these little ring things from Walmart. And every day we would go through and we would just do the numbers, and I made the first set, it's 1 through 20, but since he can count to 100 now, I should make some more. And we would just go through and I would say it and he would repeat after me. So this really helped him count to 20, and then that book helped him go to 100. And then also I made the alphabet with uppercase and lowercase just all the way through, and we flipped through. At the beginning of last year, he probably couldn't get past ABC. And then just doing this every single day, he knows his alphabet now. So we would go through it, I would say the letter, and then he would repeat, and then I'd flip, and we just go all the way through. And then we would go back through, and I would just say the sound, and he would repeat after me. So after doing this for probably a couple weeks, he could totally do it all by himself without having to repeat after me. So if you're trying to teach a simple way of the alphabet and just recognition and sounds, then this is really a simple, easy way to do that. Over here, we have some memory matching game again that I made out of laminated cards. So I just printed out 2 different fonts of 0 through 20, I think I did. And so we just do the memory matching game. And he loves doing this. And I put construction paper on the back because as you're playing, you can totally see just through the white paper on the underside, which defeats the purpose of the memory matching game. So that's why there's green on one side. It's just construction paper. And he loves it. Memory matching game is like one of his favorites. So that one is numbers, and then this one here is letters. And so what I did, I just did uppercase and lowercase, and I did them color coordinating because at the beginning of the year, he didn't know which was which. I mean, he kind of knew like the uppercase mostly, but he didn't know which ones go together. So I just did the matching colors so that way he could learn that those ones go together. And every time he'd flip one over, I would just say what the letter was. And so just hearing it, seeing it, he was able to recognize it. And now he does a wonderful job with matching the uppercase and lowercase together. So then over here, I have this little bin. This came in a pack of 3 from IKEA. We just have some more letter magnets. And then underneath that, I got this from Amazon. These are the lowercase magnetic letters. And there's a couple of each letter, so he can actually make words with that, and he actually loves it. I read somewhere that you really want kids to be really familiar with the lowercase letters because when they learn to read, that's pretty much all they're looking at. And I never realized that because all of his other letter magnet sets and stuff are uppercase. So that's why I went ahead and got the lowercase because I really wanted him to be familiar with the lowercase. So then moving up to this unit up here, we have all of our games on this side. We love playing games on Sunday nights. Pandemic is our absolute favorite. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've ever played Pandemic. Love that game. And then we also have some card games up in this Dollar Tree basket, like Uno, Skippo, a regular deck of cards, Saboteur, all that kind of stuff. And then this one is just some of my craft stuff, like my hot glue gun and stuff like that. On this side, this is more of like my office supply stuff, like envelopes, labels, and in here I have some extra craft stuff I'll show you in a minute, and then just like papers and super glue pens, stuff like that in there. Inside this bin that was on the top, I have some wiki sticks. I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of wiki sticks, but they're, if I can get it open, they're wax, like pipe cleaners, but they're covered in wax, and they're bendable, and just they're great for like car rides or just keeping your child occupied during a quiet time. And then in here we've got Play-Doh and some extra pipe cleaners. And then this is something that I got for Miles probably when he was about 2. I just got some pipe cleaners and then some beads, and we would string them on and match the colors. This was really a fun activity for him. He's kind of outgrown it, although sometimes he does do it occasionally. So if you need something for like a really young preschooler, that's a really good activity. So moving on to these bins here. I'm just gonna start with this bin and I'll work my way around. This is kind of craft and art supplies. This was part of the pack of bins from IKEA. There's just some stickers in there. Miles is obsessed with stickers. So we've got some in there, and then this one here just has some glue sticks, scissors. I got some more stickers here, some googly eyes that we'll do crafts with. He's got some chalk for his chalkboard. And then I just have some paint and paintbrushes in this little bin. This next bin is the dry erase bin. So these two dry erase boards, they're called dry erase lap boards. I got them from the dollar bin in Target. They were having a sale for buy two, get one free. And so one side is tracing shapes and then the other side is just plain. This one is just plain on one side, and then the other side has the dotted lines like paper, so you can write letters. I laminated this paper with our names on there so Miles can trace it with a dry erase. These three little packs here are road trip bingos for when we go on trips and stuff. These I got last year at the dollar spot at Target. They're just dry erase. This one's letters, and they come with a marker. And then this one is the alphabet. I think these ones were $3. Yeah, these ones were $3. He really enjoys doing these, and they're kind of like a travel size, so it's something great you can do in the car, especially like on a road trip. These are just some extra laminated cards that I had left over from when I made his flashcards, so he can practice like writing on little things. These two dry erase things are from Lakeshore Learning Store, and it's great for practicing pencil control. So I got these last year so that way he can learn to trace lines and just hold a pencil. There's different shapes here, and then there's the alphabet in the back. They also have some that are just for alphabet and numbers, but last year we were just starting to learn stuff, and so I just got these for line practicing. He loves these. These are so fun for him, especially like the race car will be like, okay, race, all right, he turns, and now he's going, and he turns, and he just loves that. And then with the skiers going up a hill, okay, down and up, and he just loves doing this kind of stuff. This is an activity bin here. I got this from the dollar spot at Target. This was $3, and I don't know if you can see, but they're punched letters with letters, numbers, and punctuation. It's the uppercase. They also had lowercase as well. I might go back and get, but I thought we could decorate each of the letters, and he can make words and stuff. He can trace them, color on them, that sort of thing. I thought that would be a fun activity. This also I got in the dollar section at Target, and it's just basically a roll of paper with a bunch of different activities and stuff on there. There's dotting letters, there's tracing letters. I just thought it looked like a really fun activity. I got this last year at Lakeshore Learning Store. This is the Unifix Cube set. Growing up, we had these for school, and we loved them. We played with them as pretend food. We pretend to cook with them. We also pretended they were people. It's also great for learning counting, adding patterns. He loves playing with these. And then I have a bunch of letter stickers. This one was $1 at the Target dollar spot. So there's different colors and stuff in there. It's just a bunch of them. He loves making words and stuff. Spelling our names is his favorite. And so then these ones I got from the Dollar Tree. I have a blue pack and a green pack, and I think that's everything in there. The last bin I have up there are these little plastic bead things. I don't know what these are called. Leave me a comment down below if you know what these things are called. But basically you make a design with them and then you melt them with the iron. This is from IKEA. And then I bought these little pegboards separately. There's a large square, a circle, a heart, and then a smaller square, so you can just make different patterns and different designs. He loves making stuff. Sometimes he'll do projects and I'll be ironing literally all day. This is also a great activity if you're babysitting kids or have friends over or something like that. We've done that with friends. That's why it's like half gone, because kids just go crazy over this stuff, and we love that. The last thing in here are these plastic pattern blocks, and I'll show you the boards that go with them, but this is great for making patterns and just like different shape things. He loves playing with these. Then over on this side here, I did not get a shelf for the middle because I wanted it to hold books. Over here in this paper tray, I just have some construction paper, which he loves cutting up. And then also I have some of this manuscript paper. This is for younger kids. And I got this at the Dollar Tree. So in this little shelf here are some activity books that I will show you. So this book here is an Usborne magic painting book, and Miles loves this. This is a great activity for quiet time, or if you just need your kid to just be busy while you're trying to make dinner. It's not messy at all. Basically, you just dip the paintbrush in water, and then you paint the picture, and it does the colors. So here's one that he's already done, and they just basically color the whole thing with water, and it is so cool. He loves it. They have so many different books with different themes and stuff. He loves this. This one here he got a couple years ago with the Melissa and Doug plastic scissors that are like safe for kids. We haven't done much of these because his scissors kind of broke, but I did get him some new scissors, and we'll be doing more of this because he just loves cutting stuff. These next books here I got from the Dollar Tree, so they were $1 each. I got a colors one, shapes, numbers, and letters. These are sticker books, so there's just different activities with all the stickers and stuff. So all the stickers are in the back. Again, he loves stickers. So these are things that we'll just do for activities. Like I said, we're really relaxed. We're not to a strict schedule. These are just things to help keep him entertained, and he just loves going to town with stickers. I got this last year at Lakeshore Learning Store because he's got some do-a-dot markers, and these are just the alphabet ones. These are his do-a-dot markers. I got these at Lakeshore last year, and they go along with this book here. And I just got the letters book. They have other coloring books and stuff you can get, and they have other like scented ones. They have pastel ones. I just got like the primary rainbow colors, and he loves doing this activity. These are the pattern block things that go along with those shapes, the plastic shapes I showed you. There's different levels here. They've got the colors, and then they also have some that are half the colors and half not, so you just have to try to match those up. And then they also have some that don't have any color, and you just have to match the shapes. He loves doing this activity, and it's a great like quiet time activity, and also he just loves it. Over here I have some Melissa and Doug vinyl stickers. They're the reusable stickers. So they come with 5 different scenes, and then you just do the reusable stickers. He loves doing this. This is a great quiet time activity. And then we also have like some animals, farm, jungle, and stuff like that. I just have some notebooks here to put papers in if needed. There's really not much in there right now. And then these books here are our quote curriculum, and I got all of these at Costco. So this one is the pre-K one. They come out at the beginning of the summer, meant for like summer school. So I got this one last year, and he's been working through this one last year. We didn't even do it every day. You can see, you know, he only does, you know, a few letters and stuff here and there. But this just has all the great activities with numbers and letters, and there's like science projects in the back and stuff. So we've been working through that one. This is the pre-K. This year they had these same books, so I did not get him another one because they're basically the same. But they had a different brand. They have the Brain Quest. I got the pre-K and K. This one has some really cool activities that I just thought he would really enjoy. It's a little bit more advanced than the pre-K one, but I think it'll be great for his level. Again, we're not rushing, we're just going slow. He's gonna love that one. We were already looking at it today, and he's real excited about it. Then I got this one. This is a kindergarten level. The preschool level was just about the same as this one, and it was all like, this is a circle, this is red, this is, you know, and it was just a little bit beyond what he does now. So I wanted something that would be a little bit more challenging and a little bit more exciting. So it goes through all the letters and the numbers, and it has like patterns, and you know, you count and you write the number. This is going to be more enjoyable for him. It goes through basic edition. We're just going to go through this really slow. Some of it might be a little bit too advanced for him, but this is pretty much all the curriculum that we're going to be doing, along with those sticker books from the Dollar Tree with the letters, shapes, numbers, and colors. So like I said, we're not doing anything really strict. We're just going to have fun with it, and that is pretty much all we have for curriculum. So that wraps it up for this year's homeschool room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And also follow me over on Instagram at The Joyful Mommy, and you can see more of what we're doing in between posting YouTube videos. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.